sprint. Can't 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 sprint.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Hope everyone's having just a freaking fabulous night so far, and Lucy-F3, hello and welcome back. Things are going very well today, and I hope you're having just a fan-freaking-tastic day. We try to stay positive on this channel. So yeah, we're playing Nexus again tonight. Moving on to Phase 6, but, you know, before that, we gotta talk to all of our teammates and do our little bonding episodes. I have mixed feelings about how they pulled this off in this game, only because, you know, it's more like a chore the way they have it laid out, because you kind of just talk to everybody between chapters of the game, so
Luca,
I don't hate it.
Yes, I will answer if I can.
They sure can't talk, though.
Is it about
Lurkin, all good.
You mean former? We're fighting together now, so
I'll tell you what, I'm really not interested to learn more about Luca,
No, I was merely surprised.
but I guess I'll let him say his
People mostly
piece.
ask about my brother, so I don't usually talk
Why is
about
this people
myself.
read like that?
your brother is Karin after all.
I guess Yuito's is sorta, but his eye color makes it hard to tell.
Most people notice him. I am frequently in his shadow, so I tend to assume people want to talk about him. I apologize.
Don't worry about it. I kind of understand how you feel. My older brother isn't like former Major General Karin, but he's known for always being an elite. And I'm me, so people are always comparing us.
Chief Kaito. True. He must be very capable to become chief of the OSF at such a young age.
It's hard having a brother that's good at everything. It makes it seem like you're bad at everything. I guess it's not like that for you. I mean, you're a Septentrion. The fact that you're just as good, if not better than your brother, is known among both the military and civilians.
Regardless of what the military or civilians think of me, I'm no match for my brother. In a lot of ways.
Huh?
So, you wanted to know about
I mean, if we're talking pure strength, clearly you're more of the sensory type psionicist,
Yeah, right.
so
Uh,
that kind of went without saying there, Luca.
This is like an old-fashioned arranged marriage. Well, my hobby is exercising.
What a boring
Despite
hobby.
my looks, I enjoy honing my body. I created my own program a long time ago, and I exercise every day.
I mean, there's no shame in that, but is that all you do for pleasure?
he doesn't look like he works out. He's skinny and small.
Did you just think he doesn't look like he works out?
What? No, I didn't.
That's exactly what you thought.
Please be honest. I won't be angry.
Yeah, I did think that. I didn't know you could read minds as well as teleport.
It was written all over your face. You're not very good at lying.
Good to know.
Well, I understand why you would think that.
Yeah, not a
It is
great
very
liar there,
difficult
Yuito,
to
that's for
build
sure.
muscle. However, by continuing, I am seeing gradual results. It is true that
Persistence pays off.
You're a hard
Ain't that
worker.
the truth?
Yes, but I enjoy exercising too. The more work you put into your muscles, the more results you will see.
What if he's just swole under that coat?
You should try working out. From the looks of you, I think you'd see good results.
Was that your clap
If
back
you
right
follow
there?
the training program I created,
Because if
you'll
so,
be
that's
ripped
pretty
in
sick.
6 months.
Huh? Ripped?
Tell me if there's an area you would like to train. If you want washboard abs or shoulders like melons.
Melons? I don't want to get that big. I'll let you know later.
Come to me anytime.
I think Gemma is the person you'd want to approach about that, Luca. I think you get a better response out of him. Let's check our text messages here. I like to collect Baki goods. High protein menu. Oh, and we got a message from Kagero. So I guess we're meeting him for a drink over at Masubi's.
Oh, there you are. I was beginning to think you wouldn't come. I hate killing time by myself.
So you said you wanted to talk about Tsugumi. Did something happen with her?
Oh, nothing like that. I'm just a bit concerned. I mean, that girl is kind of difficult for most people.
What do you mean, difficult?
She doesn't talk a lot, unlike me, and it takes her time to warm up to other people.
Yeah, she is pretty quiet.
I've known Tsugumi for quite a long time, and we get along just fine. I just worry whether she's getting along with everyone else. And now she's away from me in a new team. so I'm losing sleep worrying that she might be getting left out.
He looks like he has
Wouldn't do
Mangekyo
that.
Sharingan in his left
I'm sure
eye.
she's getting along fine with everyone.
Oh, well, if Mr. Straight as an Arrow Yuito says it, I guess I can trust you.
I kind of get the sense that he's making fun of me.
Oh,
She's
gee,
not
you
like
think?
you. She's a good girl, so you take care of her. I'm counting on you, seriously.
Don't worry, you can count on me. Oh, that was kind of unexpected. I never saw him as the type to worry about other people.
No, you just
Sure,
kind of
he's a
thought he was
joker, but he's actually pretty kind.
thought he was kind of a
That
dick.
being said, I should probably ask him about it. Yeah, I think that might be best. Hey, Kagero, I have something I want to ask you. Is that okay? It's about my father, actually.
Hmm? Yeah, what do you want to know?
Well, you see, the world thinks Kasane killed him, and I saw Kasane holding a knife.
What if he
I
actually
still
killed
can't
his
get
dad?
myself to come to terms with it. Do you know what actually happened?
Sorry, but I can't say anything. Maybe I will someday, but not now.
Please, he was my father.
Well then, let's say Kasane did do it. I'm sure she would have had a good, valid reason for doing so.
Fine, but I want to know that reason.
And then what? What are you gonna do? It's not something you can forgive just because you know why.
Well, yeah,
But maybe it'd make it a
let's just
little easier
forget
for him.
Why don't we talk about something nicer?
I'm leaving.
something nicer. He's just trying to change the subject. But I know he knows
You've
something.
already proven you could take him. Just
Anyway,
hold him down and
let's-
interrogate him.
Are there any girls in the OSF you like? Anyone that you've had your eye on?
What? Where did that come from?
I don't
Don't be
suggest
shy.
the whole
Tell
coworker
Kagero
thing.
How you really feel. Your childhood friend Hanabi or the cool Kasane? Are you all about a cute face? Or could it be the magnanimous Kyoka?
Huh? No, I mean, I never... I guess I never really thought about it.
Okay, hold up. So you're
He
serious?
just joined. He
You're not just
barely
being
knows these
shy?
people.
Life can be really boring without a little desire, kid.
What about you? You did seem pretty interested in Tsugumi.
Don't be an idiot. I don't think of Sagumi like that. She and I are best friends. We understand each other. What we have is a connection of the souls. It's deeper than just a man and a woman.
So you're almost like family. I understand that kind of thing better than talking about what my type is.
You really are lame and boring. If you don't loosen up, you might just end up suffocating yourself.
Well, I've never really had any problems before.
It's because you're
I got
rich
it.
and
Sir Kagero
sheltered,
will
it
teach you how to
seems.
have some real fun.
No, I'm fine.
Really, I'm fine.
I'm a
Like,
very strict
don't.
teacher. It's probably best you bring an energy drink next time we meet. See ya.
But I said I didn't
I'll bring
want
some
to.
other energy
Back
drink.
when I was beginning to think he might take things seriously. Turns out he really is just a joker.
Sounds like you wanted to avoid that conversation like the plague. Cool. Talk to Gemma. We have a Bond episode 2.
Gemma, want to go into town with me if you're free?
Is something going on?
We talked about checking out trends, remember? I looked up a lot of interesting places.
Oh, that. Okay, I did promise you after all.
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll find something you like.
I hope so.
Oh, I guess they're gonna go get food. Was it food or shopping? I think it was food.
Are you alright?
Give me a little time to gather my thoughts. That was a lot to take in.
I dragged him all over the place to show him the latest trends. But maybe I went a little overboard. Let's see. We've checked out all the new trendy spots. Was there one that caught your interest?
What was that last one? I got mobbed by a herd of giant cats inside a room.
My dream.
Ah, the VR Cat Cafe.
VR Cat
That one's pretty
Cafe.
crazy. It's apparently very popular with girls for their
Oh,
sewing
and
powers.
here we go.
Students. I was supposed to be so
The man, the myth, the master. How are you doing tonight?
giant cats.
Tim, are you hydrated? Was school well? Are you fed?
And before that one,
Mammaticus type
inside a tiny
questions.
room and forced to do confusing puzzles.
Sad
Right,
boy
the escape
hours.
I thought that was pretty fun solving the riddles with vision.
Well, that's not
Well,
good.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, at least.
What's going on?
Which means you didn't. Sorry.
Rocket League
I
team
should've
lost in the
researched better.
playoffs.
No, I'm sorry. To
That's the
complain
one where
so
they
much. It's
ride
not your
around
fault.
in a dish and
I
like
just don't know
buggies,
how to
right?
enjoy them.
I think I played Rocket League
Amusement
a
had changed
long
so
time
much.
ago. Like a really long time ago.
From the era I'm familiar with. To be honest, I can't.
But you know,
keep
you
up.
win some, you lose some.
I see. I'm sorry. Maybe we can grab something to eat to
Yes,
salvage the day.
yeah, that's right.
All right, but what to eat? I don't really eat here that often.
They have a lot of different kinds of dishes here. What do you usually like to eat?
To lose is to grow.
I'm not really very particular about my food. I guess I like gyoza if I had to choose.
Gyoza. Oh, they have some interesting looking gyoza here.
Besides,
New
if
and popular
anything,
dish the chef recommends.
make you more hungry for
So,
next time.
I don't really have a good feeling about it, but
More
we came here to
motivated.
Check out what's trending among the young people, after all.
You don't need to force yourself.
It's okay. I've made up my mind. Let's do what we came here to do.
Thank you for waiting. Here's our restaurant's special variety gyoza platter.
Is this going to be
Please
some...
use any combination of these 10 sauces.
Is this going to be rendered food that looks delicious? Game's not even going to show it to me, is it?
This? Green, yellow, red, black. Are
But I'm
these
sure they
supposed
did
to be
fantastic,
gyoza?
though. I'm proud of them for you.
Seems like these are the restaurant's original
Hard work
gyoza.
always pays off.
Apparently, they all have different fillings.
Their shapes are just as strange as their colors. I see a round one, a square one, and this one has spikes. Is this what gyoza
Spikes, sorta like,
this day and age?
Sort of like
Can't believe it was
umi.
the food I once
Not like
knew
the
has
kind you get at a
changed.
restaurant, but you know, when you find them in the ocean.
Oh, they look weird, but they actually taste really good. Why don't you try one?
Eat this? I'm not thrilled about it. But I can't stand
Second
eating waste
round, as
food.
the number 22 seed, they played hard. We pulled off an upset of number 11 in the first round. When you say the
Doesn't taste
numbers,
bad.
we played the
It's
number
not what
6
I'm
seed in
familiar
round 2,
with,
so it
but
was
it's
always going to be an
interesting.
uphill fight. I'm
glad you
assuming...
like it. Yeah, they look weird, but you can't.
I'm
know
assuming
until you
those
eat
seed... You said it was a playoff, so I'm assuming they got those seed numbers based on how well they did in the season
them. If you can
previously.
appreciate these. That means you learned how to enjoy one of the latest food trends.
Just because these gyozas happen to taste good doesn't mean I've learned to adapt to this age.
I think your
It's like
ability
when I
to
played
appreciate is
cards.
important, that you were able to get
And
past
this goes
what
for
you
any
love.
competitive card game.
You may have a point.
Your first,
At
like,
the end
2
of the day,
Swiss
people still
rounds,
enjoy the same
usually
types
you're
of
playing...
things, even if those
If you're
things may
serious about the
change.
game, usually rounds 1 and 2 are easy, unless you end up playing another reputable player.
But I had fun checking them out together.
That is the worst. It sucks to play someone good round 1, because you have such a high chance of playing someone awful, but, you know,
Behind the
as those
times,
events go on, you're playing the other
experience
people with the
something
same
new.
record as you,
Time may pass,
so...
but our true nature remains constant. Just that our perspectives may have changed.
I think...
That hit
I
the
don't think
spot.
I've ever
for the meal.
lost round 1 at an event, except
You finished eating
Nationals.
already? You must have really liked
I've
those.
never done well at Nationals.
This might be my new favorite food. I guess trying new things isn't so bad.
Well, let's do
Totally
this
likes
again sometime.
gyoza.
That's fine with me, but please, no more of that cat cafe. I don't dislike cats, but it's unsettling when they're that large.
You heathen.
Sorry
We stand the
about
Cat Cafe.
that. Okay, we won't go there again. It seems part of it was
I
a little
will.
too much for him. But I'm glad he ended up enjoying himself overall.
Okay, I have never gotten, like... I've never, ever gotten, like,
I'm stating the obvious.
angry. I've never been ever one of those violent
I'm
people.
younger than you.
I know
but-
those young ones too.
I think Nationals is the only event where I've had an opponent
Cherish this
try
time
to
while you have it.
fist fight with me over losing. I'm so glad that life is behind me. I mean, just with the utmost seriousness. That is just not a healthy way to live. I take back what I said. I want to go to that VR cat cafe again. Me too. I'll go with you, Gemma. Oh god, like you know, that walk of life taught me that some people just cannot play games. Cards, video games, it doesn't matter. Some people just cannot handle games because they can't handle losing. And it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Speaking of which, it looks like we've done all our Bond episodes now. So we want to go back to story and we want to go to quests. So I'm going to go ahead and activate surprise test continued. Yeah, some people can be hyper competitive and want to keep playing till they win. I've known too many like that, especially even like those people. A lot of those people will do that when you're playing casually. Like, you know, when you play a game on that level and you're traveling, there's no room for that in your testing because, well, I think the phrase practice makes perfect is bullshit. That is not true. Perfect practice makes perfect. Perfect practice implies you have somebody else with you who's practicing with you who's also trying to obtain perfect practice. You got to put the emotions out of it. And, you know, you're practicing for scenarios, things that could realistically happen. So getting fussy and, oh, I want to play till I win, that's not going to get you anywhere. Wither sap. Alright, so we want to go to Kikuchiba. And we want to brain crush 2 Wither Sabbats. There we go. And, you know, which leads to another discussion in that vein. It is so hard to just find a good group of people that you can test with reliably who aren't going to give away secrets from your circle or like... Because that was a big issue too when I played, was the spread of information. When you're trying to win an event, the last thing you want is for everyone to know about the deck you're playing. At least when you're playing something relevant. If you're fuel pool,
It sprayed something like oil. Don't get it on you.
Let's go.
if you're playing like stun or anti-meta, something that's less competitive and more of a counter strategy, that's different. It really doesn't matter if they know. It doesn't change. It doesn't change too much. But I don't know, we're talking about a card game here where people used to pay money for other people's deck lists. Like people who do well, of course, not random stuff.
We should use Hanabi's power. You lit that one up.
There we go. Nice. That's happened to me way too many times too, though, where like a circle or a group I'm a part of comes up with like You know, we've never straight up just had the goo. We've never come up with the best thing in format. That's a pipe dream. But, I mean, we certainly, like, we are always developing new strategies. That is just probably what I got the most enjoyment out of, was strategizing for events like that and trying to play for what other people were going to do, who I didn't even know I was going to sit across from yet. That was probably the most addicting thing about traveling and playing cards, besides maybe the traveling and being with friends. That part was also pretty cool. Pretty cool. I don't have... Oh wait, do I have...
Some help, Luca. Time to use this. I need your help.
Oh, there we go.
Something over there.
That's how we get over here, is with Luca's psychic power. We get a Kikuchiba environment. We get a Kikuchiba environment.
Here we go.
Water attack? Getting wet limits your mobility, so be careful.
All right.
Mobility declines when you're
Alright. One more enemy.
Here we go. Let's keep this up.
Is that all the enemies? That was our whole brain drive. Oh. Oh, that's the enemy we're trying to fight. Wither Sabbath. There's one. No. Oh. I'm hit. I'm hit. I can't.
Still fight. Come on.
He's got a shield to break.
hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks.
Come on. Get back here.
Shell breach confirmed. Put the pressure on.
Let's see if this reduces you at all. Because we don't want to just kill it. We want to break it with this psychic gauge.
Here we go.
I'll take care of it. There's nothing I can't do.
All right.
That was Wither Sabbath, but we didn't... Does not count for our purpose. What?
I'll try.
That's kind of neat. You can hijack the crows.
Where should I go on my next day off?
I'm surprised you even get days off, really. The way you guys seem to work, and how paranoid I think everyone living in this society would be. At least anyone on that side. Nailed what, the jump? It's pretty easy.
When I first used the brain field, I was able to open it up with no problem at all. Do you think bias helped?
Most likely. It heightens your emotional state.
It's a beneficial system, but we mustn't forget the risks of using it.
I can hit it!
Get him, Yuito!
I think we work on the side quest later, because I don't quite know how to break an enemy without killing it yet. I figured you would just spam telekinesis, but it didn't quite work out like that. So, let's just save and press on. Let's investigate.
Thinking about this too much. My brain is going numb. I should get some rest.
Yuito, wake up! Wataru is on the line.
Sorry. I only meant to take a little break, but it looks like I fell asleep.
So, Wataru, what's up? Is the fact that we snuck into the old OSF hospital going to be an issue?
I'm sure it will be.
Major General Fubuki was able to take care of that for us, so that's not a problem anymore. It might not be a big deal, but I thought I should let you know about the hole in Kunad Highway.
Now that you mention it, there was something strange in the sky above Kunad Highway. I guess you could call it a hole.
So much happened after that, I'd forgotten about it. So what was it?
The government is calling it the Kunad Gate. A survey team took a look, but aside from the extremely localized gravitational anomaly, they don't know anything about it. It's just that it has similar characteristics to a black hole, so that area has been deemed off limits.
Black hole, huh?
That gate. Nothing could be seen on the other side. It was unsettling.
You might not go there, but I figured it's better to know about it than not.
That's true. Thanks for telling me about it. If you learn anything more, please let me know.
As you wish. Oh, I almost forgot. Yuito Platoon's next orders are to stay on standby, so you can hang around the hideout a little while longer.
Really? Then I think we should do just that.
Yes,
I
that is
mean,
a good idea.
there's kind of some major stuff going on. I don't know if I would just sit around.
So I think it's best to comply.
Then again, I don't know what you really could do in this situation with the whole perversion of government thing.
Mind if I come in?
Oh, and here is Fubuki.
Major General Fubuki, how did you find this place?
I told him. I thought it would be safer to talk here in the hideout rather than meet in the safe zone every time.
Thank you, Luca. I managed to sneak past their surveillance, so we should be fine for a little while.
They started monitoring you?
I told you before that I was a government dog, but I don't have to be a dog anymore, now that Karin's gone.
What do you mean?
Karin's personality didn't make him popular with the government. The top brass has been targeting him for elimination or personality rehabilitation for some time now. That's why I took on the role of being the government's puppet.
It's so creepy to think about, like, just rewriting your whole personality.
Does he...
He doesn't know that I had to become his monitor in order to protect him from the government. Besides, even if I told him, he'd probably just tell me to stay out of it. To be honest, I'm a little relieved. I don't have to be the government's yes man anymore. Government surveillance.
The prospects of this game's future definitely scare the crap out of me.
I should be able to bring
Like with
change to
the
this
whole...
country by taking a different path from Karin.
Wait,
Different path?
brain, everything is brain. Chips in the brain, rewriting personalities. Can we like not do that part?
They can get away with it because the government has complete control over information. Even the media is under the government's monitoring and influence. I want to find out why they...
Oh my gosh, I just want to play a video game without having internet sometimes.
Karin joined forces with Seiron and rebelled against the state to do the same. However, I feel that collapsing the government system from the inside is the fastest way to results.
I agree.
My brother is trying to change this country from the outside, while you're trying to change it from within.
Yes. Fame and loyalty allows us opportunities to
Things
learn
are so
valuable
different than they were
information.
20 years
We should be
ago.
able to find out what the government is hiding.
I have a
so we can
rectangle that I
cure
keep
our
in my
pocket.
pocket that has all the world's
Please.
knowledge. I
Let me
use it
help
to
you.
take pictures of my cats.
I want to know what my
I think
father
about
is doing,
Skynet way too much. I love that
what my
movie.
brother is hiding.
Yuito, you are the commander of this platoon.
I have
Commander's
only
number
seen
one
the first
responsibility
like
is to the platoon
two or
members.
three seasons of Black Mirror.
If you attempt to pursue these government secrets,
I think
it
the
will
newest
undoubtedly put your
episode I've
platoon members in
seen was
danger.
Black
Are
Museum,
you
so that
fully
was
aware of that?
probably like 4 or 5 years
Then
ago.
please, remove me from command.
I can't do that because, for better or worse, there are many eyes on you.
We just went around not knowing
Your
things.
post was specifically ordered by Chief Kaito.
I mean, we
Saruman.
still gotta do that now, like...
If we all agree with what Commander Yuito is doing,
I can't tell you how
it
often
doesn't
somebody
matter.
will message me
Gemma,
and ask me
Either way, my
a
time
simple
with the
question.
OSF is drawing to
Complicated
an end.
question is cool,
I'm getting too old.
but I will Google search
Before I
it,
leave, I
and
wanna
the answer
uncover the
is
truth.
very much within their
I wanna know
reach.
why that happened
I
to
like to
Naomi.
ask people stuff
Why
sometimes,
Nagi
but not
received
through a text
personality
message.
rehabilitation.
Like, bro,
I agree with Gemma.
you texted it to
If
me.
you're going to
You
try
could have
to
just typed it
uncover
into
the
Google and it would have done the same
government secrets, then
thing.
I would like to help. I was also subjected to this country's human experiments.
what do you mean?
My brother
Tell you
Carl
what,
and I received
people,
power
you
enhancement
had a
treatments.
lot of maps in your car,
I had no idea.
like maps of whatever state or vicinity you live in,
Then you can remove the platoon members instead.
and you better not get
My brother
lost.
doesn't want to take part
And you
in
most
this,
certainly, if you
simply
break
assigned
down,
to
you're
a different
screwed.
platoon.
Unless you had OnStar in your vehicle.
You can very well turn down your help now.
I knew a few people who had
However,
OnStar.
Organizing your platoon requires paperwork.
Convert 45 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius.
Please gather intel around the Seiran area.
45?
OSF deserters are appearing around Mizuhagawa.
Is it 10?
Former OSF members sympathetic to Seiran's cause could be up to
I actually don't know
Rather than
Celsius well.
investigating, I will take the
Is that
steps
10 degrees
necessary to
Celsius?
reassign Hanabi and Sugumi to a different platoon.
How many tablespoons are in 6 cups?
Oh,
You're asking me the hard
Get to
ones.
it then.
Hold on.
Yuito,
Set a timer.
I'll stay in the platoon and stop
Set a
you.
timer for 35
I
minutes.
feel the same as you and Gemma. I'll help you stop the government from doing
So-
whatever they want.
They never taught us those units of measurement when I was in school. We never learned like cups, pint. I kind of know pint, quart, gallon, things like that. But my units of measurement are not very strong. I'm a dum-dum. I use standard for most things except maybe automotive work. And even then, you're just going, okay, 14 millimeters, 14 millimeters. Set a timer for 35 minutes. Do you want me to let you know when it's 11:31? I guess 11:30. All right, let's move on to our mission. Take your own time. Oh, I think Tim's joking. I hope Tim's joking, because I try not to look at my cell phone when I stream. Actually, what I hate more than anything is when you are trying to have a conversation with somebody, or if you're a retail associate or clerk trying to ring up a customer, and they are just on their damn phone. I hate that. Like, I hate that so much.
There's a chance that Seiran OSF patrols might show up beyond this point. Let's keep our eyes open.
were you serious about what you said back at the hideout?
I will be your assistant, but I certainly will not be your Google assistant.
Right.
We're
Because wouldn't that mean
We're
going
all,
against your brother and your late father? I'm
get that
Stay
Google out.
in
I know I
this
said
platoon.
Google first, but
what?
that Google out of here.
Sugumi.
What happened to Naomi was terrible. And if the government had something to do with it, then I won't let them get away with it.
Hold on. Incoming others from the front.
Momsters.
Hanabi, Sugumi, we'll talk later. For now, let's clean up the others.
I just realized I'm very low on light jelly. Oh, there's still more monsters.